Yo, yes everybody, back with another trade analysis breakdown. This is following up from my last video where I shorted Litecoin and towards the end I explained how I was in a long from here. And yeah, this is that video, that trade, or this trade rather, has done very well. Um, yeah, so just breaking it down really, same picture is set for Bitcoin where we have chop around here still. I can't really navigate this. The only way I can see is this little range here. Deviation, deviation, hold in the mid. So, yeah, it's interesting what will happen. So, um, it wasn't really of my concern. It was the weekend, so I still knew price action, order books would be thin, price action would be still messy. So we've had two deviations here of this little range. Um, I can imagine probably another tap here, two deviations here, maybe demand there. I'll see what the macros are saying for that. But anyway, we'll go back to Litecoin. Just keep it simple, Litecoin. Here. So we still have our little range here. Yeah, I'll just move these from the side for now. We still have our little range here, and we spoke about. So I've talked about this leg down here. Why did I do the entry here? So if we for this H4 demand, if we see we got our range here. We've had one deviation here, one deviation here. Once this was set, I knew, okay, there's going to be an expansion candle down here. Um, and we already have like a low, higher low, and probably another higher low. So if we lost this level, essentially, we would come all the way back down here. So I didn't mind being wrong or whatnot. I did think it was going to be a bit of a slow grind, but it is what it is. Um, this as well, I'm still testing out my new strategy of scaling into winners. So initially my stop loss was around here, and so that was incur of 1R. Bearing in mind that this liquidity rate and this demand, I had it around somewhere like here, with this SR here just underneath. Um, so entered on the H4 demand. If I go down to the 15-minute, you can see a little market structure break. So you have the low, the high, lower low. Break that market structure here, which is around there, and then you're coming back to revisit the SR of the market structure break. Tap of the demand, see you later. So I added on this tap of the demand a bit late. I just wanted to see the reaction, and the reaction was pretty decent. Had the candle close there, and I think I entered on a 50% wick fill was the idea. So yeah, so just kept printing higher highs, higher lows. Now I had this channel there because I thought normally when you have a bearish bull flag, it does just sweep it like that. So I was mindful of that. Had we lost any support around here, I would have cut my position around break even. So bought here, moved my stop about here. This was my 1R loss. So I'm already up 2R now, 2 risk deployed. And the TP really was simple. H4 supply, and this was a H1 demand, which sorry, it's H1 supply, which was the PVP at the time. So if we get there to there, the PVP is about here. I simply closed here because it was getting too late for me. It was about what was the time? 1 a.m. About 1 a.m. for me, and it was just a pretty long day, fasting during Ramadan and stuff. Um, Lots of uni work. Just wanted to close it really. Uh, Good I did because honestly, I would have put my where is it? My H4. I would have put my TP here, and it may have front run it. May have done. It's already created some sort of a double top, so still hasn't lost the support on the channel, so it could still kind of just squeeze. Hasn't really defined this supply yet either, so it can still. I don't know what I've done here. Oh yeah, it can still squeeze. So yeah, that's it really. Just again, just keeping cool, keeping the rules the same. Don't try to spend too much chart time on it, even though I know this was a compound move, so I did have to kind of watch it for a few hours between um about 10 till bloody oh yeah, the whole day I basically watched it. So yeah, that's that. Trying to think if there's anything else to talk about. Nothing really, just again, I could have cut this position early because I saw it was a channel forming, but again, this is a H4 move. So with the H4 entry, you want a H4 target. So this is a H4 target, fine. Liquidity here into supply, that's fine. So yeah, for Litecoin in general now, again, it could have a squeeze up into here, and this is kind of like a higher time frame resistance. So next time to do business, either short somewhere here if it gives me a trigger, or long here. Not really interested in Litecoin for the medium term, if I'm being honest now. So yeah, so the first position was 2.58, and then the second one was like 4 or something like that. So it ended up giving me like a 6 point something. Or like I've done the maths. This isn't entirely right, I don't think. So yeah, with the maths it was about 6 point something R. Let me just get my Twitter up just in case. 6.54 R. Um, closed both these positions up. So yeah, the time was about 1 a.m. Yep. So yeah, it was a tiny little trade. Like if you can pull off these types of trades where you scale in, maybe if you pull off about even 3 or 4 a month, you'll be highly profitable if you can pull it off. Like 3, 4 winning ones, of course, keeping your losers very weak. Losers maximum, absolute maximum. You do -2R and you maintain a good win rate. For 3 to 5 will set you up for good thing. I'm still testing it out myself, trying to see if it's long term profitable. I think it can be if you're very strict on your risk management and how you deploy your capital and whatnot. But yeah, that's it really. Hope people are finding value from this. So it helps me drop down my thoughts and whatnot. So I'll probably keep these coming. Um, yeah, thanks for watching.